here we are. Get ready for this. Season 6. Episode 1.
God, have we been doing this that long?
I know. Like, we're going on I don't know the numbers. I'm bad at math, but probably 300 episodes now. I mean, I'm doing horrible math, but like 300. Is that a lot?
Yes,
It's a lot of drinking. Like, there are people that have probably never had 300 drinks in their life. We've televised 300 drinks. Like, it doesn't count like, hey, what'd you do earlier today, Paul? I mean, like, this is just publicly on camera.
Let's not have this conversation any longer.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
Isn't it great? So, our kids one day will be able to say, hey, can I show you how much they drink? I mean, the whole point of tonight, though, is talking. It's all about talking. We're talking about a filibuster. I'm talking until it goes away. Yes, it's the filibuster. There's a lot of politics going on, and I want to do it. Actually, let me take a step back because it's drinking. It's New Year, and I learned. Look at Chubby bringing in props. No, I wanted to celebrate this, so I've been hearing a lot about this. Rye January, so I've really embraced it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm going to go Rye January.
Pretty sure it's dry January.
What?
Yeah, dry.
Oh my God, that is insane. No. Is that a real thing?
Dry.
Dry. Oh. Huh. Well. Interesting. Let's go with mine. Rye January. Yes, it's true. Every cocktail in January is going to be made with rye. And I get your first one. Season 6, Episode 1. We're going with the Filibuster cocktail, quarantine style, of course. Folks, come on into the quarantine cocktail. Blue Monkey Quarantina. Only business, monkey business, and Rye Whiskey. Come on. Dry.
Hi.
It does that. That's a real thing. All right, new microphone's working. Hold on.
Yeah.
Nope.
I got it.
Don't mind me.
Nope. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Hey. Is this thing on? Look at you.
Hey, I just had to, the producer had to have her co-producer put her in her lap, that's all.
So here we are. Honest to goodness, it really is Season 6, Episode 1. And it really is Rye January. Wait, I'm sorry. Dry.
We already have people watching.
I love it.
Hi, Colleen.
So, yeah, I can't even believe that Dry January is the thing. I mean, that's nonsense.
I'm pretty sure it's sponsored by the 420.
Oh, I see what they did there. Yeah.
I think it's sponsored by 420.
Well, anyway, folks, we have Rye January in our house. And that's right, Rye January. So I was actually challenged by Shelby for a cocktail where I could use a new tool. Stay tuned, it's coming up. Christmas presents and all. And I thought, what better cocktail could I come up with than a filibuster? So we're going back. We could go back hundreds of years for the filibuster, but I'm only going to take you back to 2021. Yeah, 2021. Going to San Francisco. We're going to the Slanted Door. And there you would find Eric Adkins, who I can imagine Eric Adkins is making cocktails. So if you're out there, Eric, and you're watching, I'll tag you when we get done. Please tell me if we did your cocktail justice. No pun intended, because it is political. Anyway, Eric Adkins came up with this cocktail. And what I find amazing is a cocktail like this, which is basically, as you find out, a bit of a riff on a whiskey sour, how long and how amazingly you can go through hundreds, maybe not hundreds, a lot of years, and nobody ever says, how about this, as a bit of a riff. Anyway, I'll get to the recipe in a little bit, but what we're talking about, because there are so many politics going on, not only in the world today, but Today Day, there's a thing that happened a few years back on this day. So a lot of political talk. And if you're going to talk political and you're going to talk, the ultimate political talk is the filibuster. Yes, the filibuster. So for those of you not familiar, or for those of you that are and just wanted to know just a little bit more, I'll give you a skosh more. Now, I will not perform a filibuster today, because if I did, we would never get to the recipe. Although, arguably...
You actually performed one not long ago.
I did. I had a 24-hour filibuster. Cheers to me.
It was the third annual filibuster. Maybe that's what we should be calling it.
Maybe that's what we'll do next year. It'll be the filibuster cocktail marathon. Anyway, that's what it's all about. It's basically held in the Senate, and it is an unlimited debate. So basically, when the Senate proposes a new law, all right, a bill, they open it for debate. And at that point, somebody can debate for an unlimited amount of time. What do you got?
Nothing. I'm observing. I'm sorry, something just... nothing.
It's all good. And
sometimes you like sneak things up on the shelves. That
I know. No, nothing today. So the debate on... Now, this is a Senate thing. It's not a House thing. So the House... So a lot of people don't know this, but the filibuster is purely a Senate thing, not a House thing. Why? Well, because the House got rid of it many, many years ago. And one of the main reasons they got rid of it is on the House side, they got like 435 members currently in the House. There's too many people. They really don't have the ability to debate. It's kind of the club's too big, so to speak. But the Senate side, there's only 100, 2 per state, 50, 100 people. So that's where the debate happens. And what they did, again, years ago, was allowed this process, watching the dog, of basically being able to debate and talk about why a bill shouldn't happen. Now, if you go really far back, actually not that far back, the filibuster was really considered the nuclear option. And it didn't happen a lot. And the reason it didn't happen a lot was 2 reasons. One, is that you had to have 2/3 vote to end a filibuster. Well, that's 67 votes. That's hard to do. Not that long ago in the 70s, they actually reduced it to 3/5 of a vote, so you only need 60. And once they did that, the filibuster actually became a little more common. Now, last thing I'll say about the filibuster is a lot of people think the filibuster is when somebody gets up and talks and, hey, I have to talk for 24 hours straight. And as long as I'm talking and I continue to debate a bill, nobody can vote on it. That was the whole point. The problem is that not too long ago, they started a 2-track system in Congress, meaning that they can actually take one bill, push it to the side, and continue another one. So now we actually have silent filibusters where people just say, I'm not going to vote, or I still want to debate the subject, and they can go to another one. And the filibuster has become kind of a really toxic thing. We'll talk at the end. Needed, not needed, doesn't matter. For God's sakes, Paul, who really cares? So let's just get to the cocktail. I agree.
I feel like one of those Saturday morning cartoons where...
I'm just a bill?
I feel like that should be popping up right now.
The filibuster would be a really great one. What's really great, though, is the House. As I said, the House doesn't have a filibuster. They have what's called the magic minute. So they typically are only allowed to talk about a bill. You ready for this? People don't know these things. 1 minute.
I'm pretty sure that there is not a politician that can't get a word in under a minute.
So on the House side, you get 1 minute, unless you're the Speaker of the House or the minority of the House. And then you have what's called the magic minute, and you can talk as long as you want. And that sometimes happens. But again, they don't use... The filibuster is not allowed on the House side. It's only recognized on the Senate side. Anyway, look, let's just get to the last point. Let's make the cocktail. Yes, let's make the cocktail. So tonight, we're making the filibuster cocktail. And it is a riff on a whiskey sour. Whiskey sour, basically, all it is whiskey, bourbon, and then a little lemon juice, some simple syrup. A classic is going to have, Alan, you want it, egg white. And that's what we're doing tonight. How's it different? I'll tell you in a second. So let's make our cocktail. Oh my gosh. Oh, thought I didn't have a glass.
Hey, your producer wants to know when
Yeah.
you get a low battery warning, how long do you have?
Oh crap! How low?
It just says it.
Oh, that's not long enough. I'll be right back. Talk to everybody.
I don't know what to say, so
Shelby, talk.
I'm going to put dogs on. Look, we have dogs. Multiple dogs. Worrying as to, oh, and a cat. Worrying as to where the heck Dad just went. We hope you all had a happy new year. Dog break. Dog park. There we go. Making sure that all is well. Did anybody have any fun New Year's plans this past year? That's got to be the fastest I think that Paul has ever run. We're doing well. We're all sitting here watching you.
Are we still on? Shell?
Yeah, we are. So
I got it.
I was watching until we were doing dog cam. Woo.
Sorry, folks. Back. So that's another type of filibuster.
Huh?
The low battery filibuster. Anyway. Whew. Hurts when you've been drinking all day. All right, make the cocktail. All right, here we go. How do you make it? First of all, it's an egg white drink. We're going to do something special tonight. But you're starting off no ice. No ice. 1.5 ounce rye whiskey.
Nikki, hate to hear you were sick. Hope you're feeling better soon, honey. We missed you this New Year's.
All right. One for me, one for Shelb. We're going with New Riff, which, by the way, we were there today.
Yeah.
They have a fantastic new bar.
Oh my goodness, the Aquifer.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, if anybody...
If you're out and about, you got to go visit. It's fantastic.
Oh, their cocktails have been so beautifully curated.
Yeah. Then we're going to go with fresh lemon juice. Now, what's funny about the recipe that I found, I always look up several recipes, try to make sure it's the correct one. One of the ones I found, it said 3/4 ounces fresh lemon juice from 1 lemon.
I wonder where that lemon came from.
Well, my curiosity is what happens if you can't get 3/4? I mean, are you out? I mean, what?
Well, I mean, that does sound like a governmental requirement.
It does. So anyway, we're going...
It's going to be a specific government contractor that they're shooting for on that one. One specific vendor.
We're going 3/4 ounce. Hopefully, that means we need 1.5 ounces. Hopefully, we can get it out of 1 lemon, and we can. All right, so there's our lemon juice. Then we're coming in with 1/2 ounce maple syrup. Jeff, thank you very much. We're using yours. This is straight from north of the border.
Oh, so we've got like, was that Napa?
Oh, yeah. And we're going 1 ounce. 1/2 ounce. 1 ounce total for 2.
Hey?
Okay. Oh.
It's not from the Marmers property, though.
No, we've never been privy.
Yeah,
We've never been privy to that sort of
We've been blessed with their thinking of us when they go
travel.
They travel.
We've gotten travel maple syrup. We haven't gotten home maple syrup. And then the piece de resistance, egg white. Here's your make or break in a cocktail, by the way. Oh boy, that was a...
Oh, Alan just gagged a little.
You're welcome. Oh, yeah.
Alan, I felt it from here.
You're welcome, Alan. All right, now, the new tool. So that's it. There's your cocktail. Now, you can have a couple options. One, you could dry shake that. Basically, right now, pop it, give it a good shake, wear out your shoulders, all that. Or your wife could get you a new whisker. And we learned this from what?
Merchant Club.
Yeah, Merchant Club. So we're gonna try it. Now I'm using this one. We've got this one, but you want to see the whisk.
Well, my hope is if that works, then Shelby can get more blender drink. Oh, that's fun.
So now
I'm moving that egg out of the way too. Look at that. They also made amazing wick sours at the Merchant Club.
So what you're doing, this is in lieu of shaking. It's just fun.
Yeah, it is. It's freaking the dog out.
Yeah, it's all right. He's not going to drink any.
I think there are certain frequencies that it's not easy.
I mean, you can see the frothiness that this is getting, right?
That's better than a shake. At this rate, you're going to end up with a milkshake.
I'm just curious, because, all right, I have to try the other one, though.
Yeah.
Just because we're here. Because that did well. It's not bad. That's pretty frothy, but...
Oh, yeah, that does it. Well, that's meant to froth milk.
Well, this is the frother blade. Oh, look how much higher I got on that.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the one. Then what you're going to do is you start to chill it. Speaking of chilling it, put some cubes in your coops while you're waiting. And then you're going to come in. And then all you're going to do is give it a good little shake. Chill it. Right? These are cold now, theoretically. Gonna come in. Now we're gonna strain these.
Oh, that looks fun.
Right. Here's your filibuster. Now, in the magic of science and egg whites and all things amazing, Alan, you're welcome. Now, we're not done. We have to... we still got to garnish. One, garnish emergency. Emergency, not just for a filibuster. We're going to put a little bit of that on top. You know, saving lives, all that stuff since 1776. But then we're going to come in and some bitters. Oh, good. Thank you. Right?
That got a little too close to the edge.
We're going to do a couple Angostura Bitters.
Oh, that's good.
Then we're going to come in with these beautifully dehydrated lemons that my lovely wife has made. And then, oh, we have the top can. How's that?
Very pretty.
Is that beautiful or what?
It is lovely.
I mean, that's gorgeous. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to show the beautiful, look at that. Hold. Frothy goodness. See how that's settled? It's like a Guinness, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to drink it. Filibuster. Stop talking. I can't. It's a filibuster. It's the whole point of it. Oh, it smells amazing. Oh, yes. You're going to love this.
I know I will.
This, I'm going to tell you what. I love a good whiskey sour, but the rye gives it a little bit of a bite, so a little spice. And then that maple syrup instead of simple syrup, so much more flavor. But you still have that sweetness. I'm coming around to toast you. Here we go. Look at that. Oh my God, the frothiness. It's like a velvet smooth.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Right? Give that a taste.
Mmm.
How amazing is that? Right?
Oh, that's delicious.
That's a great cocktail.
Yeah, that's a new favorite.
Yeah. I'm going to go on a limb. Favorite one of the new year.
Yes. Favorite one of the new year.
If we're ranking the cocktails right now we've done this year.
Are we talking about the cocktail show or in general?
In general. This was better than anything we had today.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
Ooh, what's a tough one? So we were at
New Ref.
Aquifer. They have some great ones.
They do have.
But I would put this. Not only would I put it up against any of theirs, I would challenge Scott to add this to the menu.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Scott, coming at you right here.
Actually, they should do one.
Folks, there it is.
Yeah.
That is your quarantine filibuster.
That was the best whiskey sour I've ever had.
Yeah. Now I will tell you this. The filibuster itself, there are people that will debate, is it good or bad? Here's the quick highlights. It's good because it allows a minority of the Senate to be able to voice. The bad is that it slows the process because good bills can be stopped easily. Again, because of the two-track system. Anyway, it's debatable. By the way, the other word that I have to at least make sure everybody knows, and I'm sure you know it, is cloture. Cloture is the process of ending a filibuster. Okay. So they actually don't track how many filibusters there are in Congress. And it's hard to do it because a filibuster, it's almost the threat of the filibuster that works as a filibuster. But cloture they can track. Cloture is when they vote to end a debate. So you don't actually know if it goes to a filibuster, but they do track cloture. And over the years, because they lowered the voting from 67 2/3 to 3/5, there have been more votes on cloture to say, okay, we're done with debating. And but that cloture is to end a debate, in case you want your vocab term of the day. But anyway, what I can tell you is this. Whether you believe a filibuster in Congress is good or bad, that's up to you. But I can tell you this. The cocktail filibuster, freaking delicious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go make you one. So,
yeah,
there we are. So on that, we start talking for the new year, filibuster. And we started Rye January.
Yeah. Not to be mistaken for Dry January.
Correct. Not politically correct at all. So we've tied it all together. I think we've done well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Folks, cheers. We may or may not be here next Sunday. Mm-hmm. If we are here, it'll be fun because it'll be an exciting episode, but I no promises. But I will tell you this. We'll be thinking of you. Mm-hmm. And anyway, here we are. We're back.
We'll be back soon eventually.
Yeah. And here's to you. Enjoy your rye. January. And Happy New Year. Love y'all. Cheers. We're out.